to, what do you call it when you recap? To recap. I'm not an instructor. I'm trying something new today. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me double check. I hope this is good enough. Good enough, good enough. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, I've got some stuff down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's for a haul. I'm behind. I'm trying out something new my husband fixed for me. Yeah, and I don't know how it's gonna work, so I'm gonna do it on this kitchen chat. And then I can look at it and tell you. It's Saturday. Let me see, January 22nd, I believe. I've been trying to get back in front of the camera. We've dealt with quite a bit of illness this week. Eli's been sick since last Saturday. He and I both went to the doctor Wednesday. That's how we spent my birthday. 2 doctors. We did. Kenny took us both. Eli has double ear infection. And of course they did the test. We don't have the results. I don't feel like it's that this time. We had it back in October. I'm still dealing with some of the side effects. He, on the other hand, I can kind of tell, need to speak up, I can kind of tell with Eli that that's not what it is. And Kenny and I have both been fighting sinuses and stuff this week, so we've just kind of laid low. But am I close enough? I don't know. Oh, I thought while I have a tad of energy, I'd better get this done. Thank you all for the really large response to both of my canning videos. I knew my second one with the electric canner was somewhat controversial. I didn't do an adequate job on explaining that because that's how I am. I call myself a newbie, but really, that's what people say nowadays. When I was growing up and instead of saying newbie, I forget, I thought of it before I got on here. Just call me a newbie. Yeah, it's a hobby. And I do say that in videos, that I'm not an instructor. I'm not a teacher. I'm just here to keep you company, for you to follow along. But I am going to give you a couple of links in this video. One of my customers, and now I sound like I'm delivering mail again. One of my viewers mentioned a lady, Pam, that I've watched in the past, and actually after my video went out and some of the comments I had, I actually went back and rewatched one of her videos. I think I watched her, but not all her videos. She's big into preserving. She also does testing, scientific testing. And she's got this little prong type thing that she did over a year ago, I guess, on 3 electric canners. Scientific testing at her house. And it's not a piece of equipment you or I would have in our kitchen to try, okay? So I'm going to link her video. It's Pam from, I think it's Red Rose. I wrote it down. Red Rose Homestead. Let me check and make sure, okay? Don't want to tell you something wrong. Of course, I'm going to link it. There are all kinds of videos out there on canning. Yeah, Red Rose Homestead, Pam. So if you want to learn more about the electric canners and some of her thought processes on each of the 3 that she tested, I would go over to her channel. Like I said, my alarm on my phone, I guess it means take my medicine. Yeah, I had to get back on some medicine. And like I said, a lot of it is side effects from when I was sick in October. It is. And my doctor let me know that I'm not the only one. That people that get the illness that's been going around for a couple of years, a lot of them never had the problem I had, and they came with the problem. It took me over 2 years to overcome the problem just to get sick in October and dealing with it again. And yeah, but I'm fine. Like I've told you before, I've had a brain hemorrhage due to ruptured aneurysms. I suffer neurofatigue. So it seems like the more I talk, the more I show. I can do 2 or 3 videos sometimes in a day, and then I crash. I crash. And sometimes I'm not even fit for the next day. It's different than physical exhaustion. There's really no amount of rest that you can do, you know, to make you feel like you're more energized up here. When I had the hemorrhage, they told me that blood is like acid on the brain. Yeah, it eats on the brain. So I feel blessed. I can talk, I can walk. I may not have the energy. I may not have the capability of remembering. As you see in my videos, I have to keep going back to stuff. That's just part of my neurofatigue. But I don't give up. That's the main thing. We can't give up. I'm here to tell you we can't give up. Even if what we do may not be what somebody else would like for us to do, okay? But I thought I'd sit and do a little chit-chat because I'm low energy this week. I've been up about every night with a little boy with a fever. And he's better now. No fever. 24 hours, no fever. I'm happy. But I'm going to go through here to some of the comments. And I think this is how I'm going to start doing it. I read all the comments. And I should at least heart them. By the time I get ready to go back to heart them, I think I should comment. I have no energy. I don't. And it's like chicken scratch. Even on this, even if I'm looking at what I'm typing, when I go to look at what I typed, you wouldn't understand half of it probably. So I think I'm going to take 1 day a week. Don't quote me on it because I can't hardly keep a schedule. It all depends on how I feel at that moment. I've got 4 or 5 projects over here, 2 that I've never done before that I want to video. Wasn't able to do it yet because of dealing with illness and stuff. So and if I miss something, please let me know. I'm going to start with the electric pressure canning video, and the reason I'm going to start with that one is because it was the most controversial. I'm not a rebel canner. Like I said, I'm just a beginner. I'm just trying to learn. I watch all kinds of videos. I'm going to link several. I'm going to link Needy Homesteader. I'm going to link Sutton's Days. I'm going to link Our Half Acre Homestead. They all have canning bacon videos. Linda's Pantry has canning videos on canning bacon. I've watched all of them before I even did my canning session. And like I said, for the Nesco 13 quart, there was nothing on YouTube showing people canning in it, even though the pressure cooker has a canning section. So I went by what some of the other canners, watching them, seeing how they did it to help me on mine. Would I do it again? Debatable, if I'm quite honest. Debatable. Definitely going to use my pressure cooker. I am. Would I say use an electric pressure canner? It's up to you. It's up to you. I had to. I still have my bacon in here. It's all sealed. And if you remember, I tried to put a lot of the meat together. This was more of the fat together. So, yeah, I actually plan on using it in a recipe because I think somebody requested would I do a recipe. And I will, because I feel confident that it's good. I feel confident. Don't take my word for it. It's not USDA approved. Canning bacon, period, is not USDA approved. But many canners that aren't rebel canners, that are against electric canners and against other stuff, guess what? They can bacon. So it's up to each and every individual. If I keep talking, I'm never gonna. I have a hard time focusing today. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my channel. And I will heart as I talk to some of them. I'm gonna start with the very first New Wave electric canner video I did. Don't want to do that. A lot of people have not canned bacon before that were in my comments, and they enjoy seeing it, and that's what it is. And my videos are to keep people company too. A lot of people aren't using electric canner because it's mainly high acid foods. It's going to take me forever. I'm going to pick the highlighted ones that I can remember up here. And I promise, by the night, I will have hearted all your comments because I've read them. Some people think it's irresponsible to electric can. Am I going to say that? No. Everything in life has to start somewhere. If you don't try something new, we don't progress. We don't. I do not plan on taking any, what would I say, unnecessary risk, which people would consider this unnecessary risk. Would I do it again? Like I said, I can't tell you that for sure. I don't know yet. I really don't. I've got a couple of other, you can tell I'm scattered today. I've got a couple of other appliances I want to show you. One's definitely not controversial. One may be. So if you want to see more controversy, come back. I'll try not to make it too controversial. I just want to say I appreciate everybody that commented. And one lady, she left a comment and she said, please reread it with it being, I don't remember the exact words. In other words, don't take it as she's getting on to me. And I didn't to start with. We all have opinions, don't we? We need to voice them. When we do it the right way, I do. You need to. One lady says she looked for the 13 quart Nesco. Why am I saying Nesco? You didn't hear that. Look for the New Wave 13 quart. canner. And for you, I will tell you, it's called a cooker, a pressure cooker. Got that one ad again. It's a pressure cooker with a cannon. What do you call it? Program that you can hit. But it's called a 13-quart pressure cooker / canner. Or just look. Make sure that when you look for it online, I don't remember if I got mine on Amazon or not. I don't remember. Because, like I said, it may have been up to 2 years since I've had it. Definitely will keep using it. Yeah, definitely will keep using it. If nothing else, for pressure canning. I like it. It's easy to use. And when I use it the next time, I'll go back into steps on it as far as the lid and the, what do you call it? The water reservoir and all that I didn't show before. I'm sorry that I think there's close to 100 or more comments. But like I said, I promise I read them and I appreciate them. It's just that a lot of times by the time I get done with my videos, I have no energy. But y'all make my day. Y'all make my day. I'm going to put a link in here to neurofatigue too. Because that's what I suffer. No amount of sleep, even if you get it, cures neurofatigue. It doesn't. My best energy level a day is about 4 hours. About 4 hours. That comes from somebody that could work 12 to 14 hours a day and still keep going. They put a stop to that. Yeah, I'm older. Almost 10 years older than when I had it. So, everybody tells me it's age. They don't need to remind me of that. I already know that. I'm going to defy age. I am. I'm going to defy my age. I'm going to keep learning the best I can, even if it means going back. I appreciate all your comments, good or bad. And I don't consider any of them bad comments. I don't. The only thing I apologize for is I could have been more clear. I'm not a rebel canner. It's not approved by the USDA. Many people are doing it. Many. All you have to do is Google it in YouTube. I'm going to link some of the channels that I've been watching forever. And let you make that decision, because I wouldn't want to make it for you and your family. Don't know how much help this video is going to be. I might ought to stick to showing products today. Update on Omi. Omi told me to tell you that she misses each and every one of you. She appreciates all your prayers. She's on a different regimen right now, trying to get her legs healed enough to where she can walk good. She, bless her heart, she says, I don't want to get back on camera crippled. And I said, Mama, we love you. We'll take you any way we can. And she goes, she's already had x-rays and she's going for MRIs. I have a feeling that hopefully that they'll find whatever's causing it and be able to treat it even better. She is using a walker some at home. My sister now lives with my mom. And it's a mutual agreement. Makes us feel better too. Connie's got such a caring heart. She's been through a lot this past year. And she's still standing. Omi made some tough daughters. She did. We don't always feel tough. But we're tougher than we think. So, yeah, I call them either Laverne and Shirley, or what's the other one I call them? Lucy and Ethel. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that house. One of these days I may just record some of my conversation just so you can hear it. It's hilarious. We had to cancel out a family dinner today because of illness. Actually, we were going to have a dinner with my stepson and our daughter. She was hosting it. We decided it's best to cancel until we know for sure what's going on with everybody. Omi still got my birthday cheesecake in her freezer because I was supposed to already had it, but because of stuff going on, I didn't get it yet. We may talk about that a little bit in another one. Kenny and Eli made sure I had one of my pies that I like. And I'm using something Kenny decided he'd like to try to help me with. But for all those that want to learn something new, that have difficulty learning something new, just know you're not alone. But if you really want to do it, it's worth it. It is. I may have to. That's the thing about neurofatigue. It hits when you don't plan it. I can be on a high note like I was earlier, bouncing around. And then all of a sudden, that's it. That's it for the day. Talking, and I love to talk, y'all know that, is a big contributor to my brain getting tired faster. So I'm trying to figure out how to do some of my videos where maybe my mouth's not moving as much because my brain's having to think of what I'm doing and get more done, I hope. You'd think after all these years I would have figured it out, and I haven't. But I'm here. I'm thankful. And for any of y'all out there with any kind of health issues, I don't care what it is, just know that you're loved, that you're valued, you have purpose. It may just be to do this like I do sometimes, or to give somebody a hug, you know, or give them a kind word. But again, thank you for everyone that has commented on my canning videos. Everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all your input. You can keep continuing to, what do you call it? Comment. Give me your, give me your experience. Have you used an electric canner? What have you canned? I like to see it in the comments. Once Omi gets back, maybe she can keep me more focused to where I can focus better. I had it all down pat in my brain this morning. I was ready. But my brain just says, it's too much. But no, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. To, what do you call it when you recap? To recap. I'm not an instructor. I don't play one on TV. I'm not a teacher. I don't play one on TV. I'm a 62-year-old mother, grandmother with a TBI, living life. And we all have life to live. Yeah. So until next time, we'll talk soon.